Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a couple parts in millimeter, and we're going to be creating a shackle loop, and we're going to be creating a gear that has teeth that are not straight, that are offset. So the first part, we're going to go ahead and go new design. Let's come over here to the design. Let's click this eye icon or V on the keyboard. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put a mirror line in here. Let's do just 31. We'll right mouse click on this, set as mirror. Now we're going to go to the modes, spin this, go to the mirror. Let's go ahead and put a mirror plane here on the Z. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and spin that. We're going to go ahead and click there. Let's go ahead and go to plan view. And let's go ahead and grab our circle. So we're going to put a cylinder down here. Let's just make it 8. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go to pull. Let's spin this. Let's go ahead and go pull, select this, select both pieces, and then go ahead and go pull from both sides. So select this down here, pull from both sides, and then just do this at 6 millimeters. Okay, we're gonna go like 6 like that. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and spin that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of that. Don't need it. Get rid of this. Get rid of that line. We don't need that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go to top view. Let's go control minus a couple times. I'm going to select this from over here, and we're going to go to move. Now I'm going to click and drag this over. So we're going to create and hold while holding down control key. So we're going to go 20 millimeters. And then we're going to put a copy out there. Something happened, it didn't. Hold down, select the part, hold down control, move it over 20. So type in 20. Okay, so now we have, you have to make sure you hold down the control key. Now we have 2 cylinders here. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and let's go to spin this. Let's go ahead and get our plane. We want to go ahead and put a plane in here. Right there. Click there. Okay, let's go ahead and spin this. All right, so that's where we want to draw our part from. So we'll go ahead and click on there. We're going to go to plan view. Now we're going to get our line tool. And now we want to put this in the middle here. Just go ahead and draw that line up. It doesn't have to be any particular size. And we'll select the click off. Now we're going to go draw our part. So we'll go control minus. We don't want to do set as mirror. We're just going to use this as a reference line. So we'll pan down. Let's go ahead and get our circle. So I'm going to come up to here. And we'll drag. We'll do 20 on this one. Okay, now we're going to go right mouse click, set as mirror. And we're going to grab our 3-point arch. And we're going to come from here. Actually, this might have to be bigger than 20. Let's go ahead and create another circle. Let's do 27. All right, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this one, select it, delete. Come up here, do our tangent arc. We want to go from here down to that point. And then we're going to go select the click off. Now we want to trim that. So we want to go ahead and get trim away. Let's get that out of there and get our mirror line out. Now we want to spin this. Let's go ahead and go to mode. Now we want to go ahead and add a piece there. So let's just go to trimetric. Let's go ahead and select that. I just want to select that line down there. Just gonna have to like drag a marquee around it. Just come up here, drag a marquee around it, and then when you see that that's glowing, go ahead and get your circle tool, and then gonna click there from the center, and then you're gonna drag up to about 6 millimeter. Then we're gonna select the click off. We're gonna go to the pull tab, and then now we want to go ahead and pull this around. So that might have been a little too big, so we're going to undo that. Do a couple of undos. Okay, go back to your circle. Click right there in the center. Let's just make this 5 instead of 6. Now we're going to select the click off, go to the pull tab. I just want this circle here to be a little bit smaller than these. Okay, so now what we're going to do, go ahead and pull, and then we're going to go select there, and then we're going to click on the sweep, and we're going to do multiple clicks, or actually 2 clicks until we get out all this shape. Then you're going to do full pull. Okay, so this is going to be our shackle. So now what we want to do, that's why it was important for this diameter here to be smaller than this, so it's not overlapping. So now what we want to do is go ahead and select the click off. We want to go ahead and select this. And we want to go ahead and select this one, hold down Control key, and then we're going to go pull. And now we're just going to pull these in so they're inside here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and spin this. That looks pretty good. We don't need this anymore, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Hit delete. Now we're going to go ahead and spin this. So we want to go ahead and view this by the right side or left side, it doesn't matter. Now we're going to select there, and then we want to put our hole in there. So we're going to go ahead and click in the center there. Let's do a 4.5. Let's do 4.5. So type 4.5 in there. Now we're going to go ahead and pull. Let's go ahead and spin this a little bit. So we'll click on spin. Now we're going to go pull. We're going to click on that. We're going to come over here and select cut. And then we're going to just drag this through. Okay. So now we'll go to view, go to the top. So this is going to be our shackle. So we'll go ahead and spin. Now a couple of things that I would do on this is do Control plus. We're going to pan up. I'd go ahead and put some fillets in here. So we're going to go ahead and click there, and then we're going to drag a fillet to this, a small one. Maybe like 0.27, that looks good. And then we'll do the same over here. Just click there, type in 0.27. So we'll put a fillet there, and then we'll do the same on these, 0.27. And then we'll do one here, 0.27, okay? Now usually I would put a fillet also here. We can't put a big fillet there, but let's go ahead and select that and see what we can do. Yeah, you want to have a little bit of a fillet so it's not a weak spot. So let's do 0.2. 0.2 there, okay. And then we'll do the same here. Select that, type 0.2. Okay. You just want to put a little bit of a fillet where a sharp corner meets a sharp corner because you don't want that to snap. So 0.2 is good. So this is going to be our shackle. Okay, that's going to be the first part. Let's go ahead and spin that. And now what you could do is a pin would just go through there, and you could also add if you want to add threads in here, you could. And then you could make a little pin to go through there. And then this would be a shackle to hold things. Okay, that's just going to be our first part. So we'll go ahead and go to top view for that. Let's do Control minus, Control minus. We're going to go ahead and do the gear now. So we'll just select that part. We're going to go to move. We're going to drag this off. Okay, we don't need this, so we can get rid of this. Just multiple select, hit delete. Now we're going to go ahead and draw our gear. So to do that, we'll start off here. Let's go to go back to the top view. Okay, let's do Control minus. Trying to get back to where I was before I did this. Okay, let's go. Can't seem to go to my this opponent. All right, well, I'm going to have to draw. We're going to do our gear, so let's go here. Huh, that's weird. All right, let's go. Strange. All right, let's go to the plan view. Okay. We'll get on to the plan view. So let's get back to your grid here by selecting that plan view. Now we're going to go ahead and click here. Just click out here anywhere, it doesn't matter. All right, so we're going to draw this 30 millimeters. Okay. Now what we're going to do is put a tooth on that. So do Control plus. Let's go get pan. Let's pan this over. Let's go ahead and get your square. Now you want to come from the middle here up here. So we're going to click and drag down and create a tooth. Okay, so this is just going to be a basic gear. So we want this shape here. So do Control plus. Grab our pan. Let's move down. I want to go ahead and put a line in here down the middle, so just go ahead and do that. We're going to right mouse click on that line and set as mirror, and come up here and get the line tool again. Now we're going to go from there over to there to trim off the edges. So get this shape, so select to click off, and now grab our trim away tool, or T on the keyboard. Let's go ahead and trim these. Now you have this piece. Let's go ahead and trim that while we're at it. And then you could trim these too. Let's get this line out of there. Okay, so now you have this piece. So now we're going to go ahead and Control plus, actually Control minus, a couple of times, and let's pan. Okay, so now you're going to go ahead and we want to create a pattern out of this. So we'll go to the move. We're going to drag a marquee around that. We're going to come down here to create pattern and check, make sure that's checked. Drag this down to the middle. We're going to click on our blue and start to turn this. Okay, so I'm going to, on the count, which is down here, I'm going to just put 20. Let's see how that comes out. Yeah, that's not bad. So we're going to go with 20. So we'll go ahead and select the click off. Now we have this shape here. Now I'm going to come up here to trim away, and I'm going to trim away these little middle pieces. So we're going to get this basic outline of the tooth of the gear. All right, go to here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go to pull. Now we have this shape here. So let's do a Control minus. Let's go ahead and spin this. All right, so what I want to do is go ahead and make a copy of this. So just spin it at an angle there. We're going to go ahead and go to move. We're going to click on our gear tooth, and then we're going to hold down Control, and then we're going to click on that blue right there. We're going to drag back. So I want to drag back. Let's just make this gear 14 millimeters. So type in 14 where the number goes. Go to there. Okay, so now we have these two shapes here. So now I'm going to go ahead and spin. So the first tooth I want to rotate, so we're going to go ahead and go to move. We're going to click on this, grab the blue here, and we're going to rotate this. Actually, rotate it this way. We'll go 10 degrees. Let me undo that. All right, let's go back to here. I'm just trying to figure out, I had 20 teeth. I think there was 20 teeth on there. I'm just trying to figure out 360 divided into 20, so that's 18 degrees. So it would actually be 9 would be the middle. Okay, so we're going to go move this 9. We're going to rotate it 9. So just go to move, click on that, and then go grab the blue and just rotate it 9 degrees. Just type in 9. That's going to put you right in the middle there. And how I derived at that is 360 degrees is all the way around. Divided into the amount of teeth gave me 18 degrees. So each one of these tooths or teeth is 18 degrees off. So the middle point would be 9. So now we're going to go ahead and pan over. Let's go ahead and pull, or actually not pull. We're going to blend these together. So we're going to go here. And then we're going to click here, and hold down Control and click there. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and spin this. See if this is how we wanted it to be. That looks pretty good. Now you can have, I have it on, you can have the rotational blend, or you could have a, you could have this what's called ruled segment. And I think the ruled segment is more like straight. Comes straight back. And then if you have a rotational blend, which is what we want, so we'll click off of that and you click rotational blend, it's more curved. It follows more of a curve pattern. So we're going to go ahead and check that box there and say that that's okay. Might take a minute. It might crash, who knows, with Design Spark. Shouldn't take this long, but it's probably going to want to crash on us. Okay, didn't crash. That's good. Okay, so now we have our twisted gear here. So now what we want to do, well, that came out kind of weird. I'm wondering if maybe I moved. So let's go view this by top. Okay, looks good there. Let's view by the front. Let's go by the back. That looks good. Let's go by the left here. Okay, so this looks good. This is how it actually should look. So you should see Control plus one gear here, and then you should see the other gear back there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put our center in there. Just go ahead and click in the middle there. This will be 20 millimeters. Go 20. And then we're going to cut that out. So we'll go ahead and spin that. And then we'll do pull. We're going to click on that. Come over here to cut. Select cut. And then let's drag that right through. So this is going to be our gear here. And what you can do is come in and do your, put in your fillets in here. Or you could do them all the way around. See if it was going to do that for you. This is go to Control minus. So what I want to do for sure is put, go to pull. I'm going to put a chamfer in here. 1.1. And then we'll do the same over here. Just select that. Make sure you're on chamfer over here. Chamfer. Type 1.1. Okay. So this is going to be our twisted sprocket, our twisted gear. I guess you would call this twisted gear. Let's Control minus. This is going to be your. Let's pull these closer together. Let's go to move. Let's just drag this a little closer to this. So. And then let's just rotate this. Grab the red here, rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, so now they're kind of, oh, they're still far away from each other, but let's go ahead and just manually select that. Let's go to move. Grab the red, let's pull that down there. Grab this over to there. Let's go ahead and spin that, see where we are. Go to move or select. Let's go to the move. Let's pull this over. All right, let's go ahead and spin this. Okay, That's good enough. That's kind of where I wanted it to be. But let's rotate. So let's go ahead and select just the shackle. Let's grab the blue. Actually, let's go to select. Click on move. Grab the blue. Rotate this 90 degrees. So type 90 in your keyboard. Hit enter. Okay, now let's go here to the front or the top. Left. Okay, so this is good. So this is going to be your shackle here, and this is going to be your gear with the rotated teeth. Let's pull that down a little bit. So I'll go ahead and set it up so I can do a picture of this. Let's see what it looks like in the ortho view. Not bad. So basically what we did here is we went ahead and created a circle here, extruded it, and then we copied it over by holding down the control key and going to move. So we grabbed this one, held down the control key, moved it over 20 millimeters. Then we put a center line in the middle here and created a plane and the center line, and then we went ahead and drew a circle here. Then we used our tangent arc up here, and we came from this point here down to here, and then we turned the center line into a mirror line so it would draw the line over there. Then we trimmed out some things, and then we drew a circle here by creating a plane, and then we went ahead and used the pull. We used the sweep feature, and we swept the circle around this path here. Went ahead and put in some fillets here on the edges, and then a fillet there to prevent any weak spots. And then what we did with this one was pretty simple. We just went ahead and created a circle, and we created a square up here, and then we trimmed off the corners. Then that square, we replicated that around by creating a pattern. We created 20 teeth, and then we did 360 degrees. So you do 360 on your calculator, divide it into 20 teeth, you get 18 degrees. So each one of these teeth here is 18 degrees apart, so the middle is at 9 degrees. So we went ahead and created another gear over here, and then we rotated it around the center at 9 degrees. So then we basically blended it by using this tool up here, the blend tool, or B on your keyboard, and we blended it from here to the one in the back. Took a little while, and I thought Design Spark would crash, but it didn't. And then we went ahead and put chamfers, 1.1 millimeter chamfers on the front and back here. So this is going to be the Design Spark tutorial for today. Go to our right view. Went ahead and created the shackle here. And then we went ahead and created a gear with offset or curved teeth. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks again for watching.